attribute of the link. Let's go back. Few more things. Yes. See now, this is very important because listen me carefully. Many times as a developer, we do some small mistake and we don't understand that why after clicking it is not going there. So we must understand basic two types of URLs. By the way, what is URL? What is URL? Yes, anyone? Anyone knows? Uniform resource locator. Perfect. See, this is, we can say, as the address of a resource, unique address of the resource from where we can read that resource, take that resource. Resource again, I mean, it may be the web page, it may be the image, it may be the video, any web resource we can access with a unique address. We can say that is a URL. URL contains protocol, then domain name, optionally port, and after that path of that resource. So if we see here on the screen, this is one URL, this is one URL. So in that you will find HTTPS, this protocol is used, this is the domain name. Instead of domain name you can use IP address also, like this 127.0.0.1. So both the things you can use, but yes, obviously, if it is it is characters, it is more readable and easy to remember. So always it is preferred to give the names, and these names are nothing but called as domain names. Domain names. Yes, google.com, yahoo.com, w3school.com. These are the domain names. Again, .com is not only the extension. Lot many extensions are there: net, org, educational. So actually, at the beginning, these different extensions prepared by keeping in mind different types of organizations, different types of business. Like suppose it is an educational website, the domain should be .edu. If it is a commercial application, go for .com, .in for India. So like this, for a different purpose, .network, .net for networking. Organizations are there, .org. At the initial stage, this was accordingly the domains are specified. But right now, if you will find, you can't imagine how many different options are there of the extensions. So this is about the domain name. And after that, here no port mentioned, but here you can observe the port number is there. So it is optional, but yes, URL contains the port number. And then last, this total is the path of the, this is called as context path. This is called as context path. And please remember, this is important. When your code is not running well, you must have to check does the context path is proper or not. Yes, we are talking about now, these URLs will be of two type: absolute URL and relative URL. Let's check what is the difference in this. Now if you observe here, the URL is given as \html default.asp. Okay, so in this case, link to the page located in the HTML folder means, okay, let we will have a practice, then only you will understand. So just a minute, we will do that thing, then only you will proper understand. So let me open our that folder where we kept our pages. Correct. This is one HTML folder we have created. Now we have opened this. Let me create one more folder in this. Let's say this is test. Okay. We are going for three levels. Here. Okay. Fine. So if I browse it, you will find that we are in HTML folder. Inside that I have two things. One is a test folder and one is a first HTML. Okay, okay till this.
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to create one more file, one more HTML file. Let's say second.html. It is at the same level of first.html. Let me write the one contents. Let me write this here. Let in body. Along with the head tags, we can use bold tag also to give the more emphasis on the text. Okay, this is my second.html page. Fine. What I want is when I will click here, I want to go to that page. So I can directly write second.html. Okay, target blank. Let me change this content also. So see, when I will click here, it will go and it will display it is displaying the second page. Okay, head is also there. Here I should go for a title, sorry. Otherwise this is also showing. Fine. So this page is displayed, second page is displayed. Now this is called as absolute path, absolute URL, because surely it is going to the same folder where my original, the first page, first.html is there. In the same folder, second.html is there. So it is a fixed path. We are not depending on any server address. It is in the same folder. So this is absolute path, or I know from the drive up to that folder and that page, the path, fixed path, if I am giving, then that will call as the absolute path. Let's try one more. Now I am going in the test folder. I am going to create one more page. Let's say .html. Sorry for these names, but right now I am able to imagine these names. Let me write the code there also. I'm copying the second.html code as it is. Just I will change the second word to third so that we can save the time. Okay, now my third is also ready. What I am now from first.html to access pages. So I will add one more link on my first.html, that is third.html. So let's stop this, and here let me go for a break, line break, so it will be more easy to be. Okay, let's go for one more break. Fine. Okay, are you able to observe two links now, second and third?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, now when I will click on third, can't get, because now my URL is not correct. The third.html page is not in the same folder where first.html is there. I have prepared that in another folder, test. Yes. So here I have to give that path, absolute path, test folder, and inside that third.html. So let's try again. Let's try again for this. Now let's check. I am going to click on this. Great. Now it is working. Now it is working. So I hope you understand the absolute URL, and along with that, how to handle the folders. Now suppose this is the thing that at the same level HTML there is one test folder. Tell me if I will have one more folder inside the test2, and I want to access the page inside that. So what should I change in the URL? Now my HTML page is in HTML test2 folder. So how can I access it? What URL I should specify? Yes. What URL I should specify? No one able to understand it? It is easy. Yes, correct. Not directly test2, but it is in the test1. So test and then backslash test2, and then I will able to go to that page. Clear? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So you have to maintain the folder structure. One more try we do now. One more now. Inside that, whatever contents are there, that I can access. But suppose from this first, I want to access the content outside of the HTML. So let my HTML page is here. Let me, okay. I will directly copy that third page and put outside. Just a minute. Now my third.html is outside. That I want to change. Let me open it. Now the content I am changing is third outside of HTML folder, so that I should able to easily understand which I am calling. Okay. Now in first.html, I want to access that third.html file. Now what should I do? Yes, I do expect you should try. What should be the path? I will give file directory. Like usual, can you suggest what code I should write? Should I write HTML? You are suggesting the HTML, but it is outside of the HTML directory. It is outside of the HTML directory. So either I have a choice. I should give this full path. Yes, I should give this full path DWTL 2020-21 dash. So let go for that path first. Right. Let's try it first. Again take care of these backslashes. Okay. Let's check. It is not working. Okay. Still it is not working. So this path is not possible. How many directories we are going back? One directory. Oh, does the spelling is also same? Yes, it is. Still it is not getting this. So see path. See the path here. The path is coming as this. Third.html. but context path is not coming there. What path we should expect? What path we are expecting? So outside of that folder, we will not able to access. Why? See, because this 127.0.01 it is taken as our HTML. HTML is the folder from that context starts. From that context starts. So from there, outside of HTML, we cannot access anything on the web with absolute URL. With absolute URL, we cannot access it outside of the main folder. Yes, give me reply if you are understanding this. One more thing I am going to show you. Do you understand this? Outside of that folder we cannot access. Now everyone is silent. Yes, what is the situation? Okay, great. But if this folder structure is within the HTML, then can we go for it or not? Let's check. What I'm saying now, suppose in this test folder, I am in third.html file. I am in third.html file, but here I want to access that first.html file. Here I want to access that first.html file. Actually, first.html file is outside of this test folder, correct? So let's check for it how it works. Now I have to run first this third.html file. Sorry. I will type here of first.html. Sorry, backslash paste backslash third.html. Fine. Is it okay? Now this is the third page open. Now if I click on this, link, yes, it is properly taking me on the first.html page, which is showing only the link for the second. I hope now you will understand this directory structure access from all the angles. I tried for all possible combinations to show you. Give me reply if you understand this. Give me reply you understand this. What is the meaning of dot dot? See, whenever you will create any folder, actually this is the DOS commands, this is the DOS knowledge. Whenever you will create any folder, two files get automatically created. Two files will automatically created. One file's name is dot and second file name is dot dot. Dot means it will link to the current directory and dot dot means its parent directory. So this dot dot means we are going one folder up. So as many folders you have to go up, that many times you can go to reach to the parent directory. Give me reply if you are understanding what I am saying. Give me reply if you are understanding what I am saying. But this parent directory will limit max up to the outer folder. Outside of the HTML we cannot go. Outside of this HTML folder we cannot go because our website, this server taken the main folder is HTML. From that our website starts. So outside that we cannot go. But inside that HTML folder, as many different folders there, we can access with the proper URLs, and that is actually the absolute URL. So let's come back for remaining points of these links. We will continue. We went from here. This is an absolute URL. Directly give the names of that file. They may be HTML, ASP as per your coding. Direct path. Okay. Okay. Target we have seen. Target attribute we have seen. Let me check. Is there any? Okay. What are the different attributes for target that also we should the different values for target that also we should see. Okay, we will check here. For a target has four values. As I have set blank, which is opening the page in another window. Along with that, you can go for self default, means open the document in the same window or tab as it is clicked. So by default, it is the self you will if you will not mention. One more value is underscore parent. Open the document in the parent frame. Open the document in parent frame. And top opens the document in the full body of the window. Full body of the window. So full window will be covered by this top. So please try these four values for a target. Right now we have tried only the blank. You can go to this site and you can check it. Okay, let's come for the absolute and relative URLs. Sorry. When I was mentioning, I was showing you this. I was showing you this. I told this is a absolute, but sorry, this is not absolute. Exactly opposite. I have seen. Extremely sorry. This is the relative. This is the relative URL because relative to this HTML folder. After that, we are giving the paths. Relative URL. This is after the HTML folder, relative to the HTML folder, then next paths we are giving. So this is the relative URL. Absolute means with the HTTP protocol. Absolute means with the full HTTP and all path. This is absolute URL. Let me try. Extremely sorry for this misconception. Absolute URL means with the protocol full path when you will give, that will be the absolute. Relative means from that folder within your web folder. So see here you can observe it. Actually now this is shown over the site, so you can take now base folder is w3schools.com and inside that the URLs are there, either css dot default ASPX or HTML images dot ASPX. So these are the relative URLs and these two are the absolute URLs. Along with that, you can use image as a URL also. You can use image also as a URL. Like how can you make it? You mention where to go with the anchor tag. Then as a body of tag, you can display the image and complete the anchor tag so that whenever you will click on the image, it will go to another page. So see here they have shown a smiley. On that if you click, it will go to some another page. So you can make image also as a URL. Image also as a URL, and one more type of URL is mail address. Suppose after clicking on some link, if you want to go to the mail, then it is a mail to attribute. You can see in href instead of directly giving the URL, you can write the mail ID, but for what? Mail to colon and then the mail ID, so that whenever someone will click on this, let's see the actual output. And you will click on this, you will get for the email. You can compose the email and accordingly you can send that to that particular person. Actually now it is opening. If you are doing this code on your machine, your Outlook Express will get open and there they will ask to there you will get the window of composing the mail. Unfortunately this is not working now, their site. Waiting for cache. Okay, hope it will work by that time. Otherwise it's a 9:30, so today we have to stop, but I will show it this example to you in afternoon practical session. See, don't miss the practical session at all, because I'm expecting to complete the HTML all tags in the afternoon session so that you can start your first assignment. Okay. Okay, I will come up with this mail to example with some another example to you, or if it was in our editor what it happens. I have copied that whole code. First.html. Let me write that here. Fine. Where is our window? Okay. It is first.html I want to run. Okay. Oh, here also it is not going to show that.